Hello and welcome to our HANA on Power user story. This presentation gives an overview on the advantages that the IBM Power infrastructure provides in combination with SAP HANA. This will be done in a vivid manner, I promise. In only 10 minutes time you will be able to explain why Power and SAP HANA make up such a great couple. Let's put ourselves in the shoes of Marcus. He's head of IT in a company that aims for further growth. What does the status quo regarding SAP look like in his company?
SAP R3, as the classic application, can run on various databases such as DB2 and Oracle. This is called AnyDB. However, the maintenance for those classic SAP applications is expected to end in 2025. What does the future look like? Well, SAP R3 is going to be replaced by S4. Also, the classical business warehouse will be replaced by BW4. SAP follows the strategy called Principle of One, which aims to simplify the SAP environment. In the future, all applications will exclusively run on the HANA platform. How can Marcus explain the changes and their effect on the company's infrastructure to his boss?
Well, Marcus grabs a piece of paper and draws a house, a desk, and some files which are located in the basement. This represents the current classical SAP system. Whenever somebody is running an analysis, the data has to be brought upstairs, literally, to be processed. After the analysis is done, the data has to be returned downstairs. Obviously, this process is really time consuming. Now, how does this model change if we switch to HANA? HANA is an in-memory database. This means that the data is not stored in the basement anymore. In fact, it is available ready to use on the desk at any time. As you can imagine, you can run queries much faster. However, you will need a bigger desk, which means that you need more memory. Besides technical challenges, Marcus also needs to fulfill the requirements of the line of businesses. It seems like everybody has different priorities. On the one hand, the CEO expects the ability to run ad hoc real-time analysis. He also emphasizes that scalability is key in regards of their growth plans. On the other hand, the head of marketing points out the necessity to be able to perform holistic and detailed customer analysis in the blink of an eye. And then there's Marcus. He knows that he is not allowed to overdraw his IT budget. He asks himself how he can both satisfy the line of businesses and ensure the technical feasibility of this project.
By experience, Marcus knows that his company will only invest in SAP certified platforms, as this ensures the SAP support. Accordingly, Marcus can choose from two options, x86 and IBM Power. He wants to know which advantages IBM Power provides in comparison to x86.
Marcus finds out that Power is highly appreciated due to its scalability and flexibility. The reason why is that the available computing power can be adjusted to the actual demand of the company. By doing so, additional capacity can be unlocked whenever it's needed without being forced to purchase new hardware. Likewise, capacity can be reduced or used for other applications. Well, that's awesome, Marcus says. As a result, the expected growth of the company would be no issue at all.
Moreover, Marcus learns that it's possible to achieve higher efficiency with IBM Power. For example, a large American company was able to avoid installing 50 physical x86 servers by choosing IBM Power and installing only 4 servers. This saves storage space, costs of electricity, as well as maintenance expenses and administrative effort. That's incredible, Marcus thinks. But how is that possible?
That's where the factor of security comes in. A power server can be subdivided in logical partitions, so-called LPARs. This is comparable to a skyscraper with multiple apartments. The skyscraper can contain diverse and independent apartments. Those apartments are classified as extremely secure and still very flexible. Each apartment can be resized from 2 to 3 rooms or back to 1 room, depending on your needs, without renovating. This explains how the American company was able to run several SAP applications on one machine with different logical partitions.
Marcus is also in charge of ensuring high availability in order to prevent downtimes and keep business-critical applications up and running. Power servers provide this kind of high availability. For example, in case a component within a server has a malfunction, the server automatically uses spare components such as processor or memory without being noticed by the user. If one server rack is under maintenance, it is possible to move applications and data during operation to another rack thanks to live partition mobility, again without causing the application to shut down. In an unlikely event of an emergency, Power offers the opportunity to relocate applications and data from one data center to another. That way, company data and business-critical applications are always available 24/7, 365 days a year.
When looking at the performance, Marcus remembers that his boss would highly appreciate real-time analysis. When comparing the response time of x86 and IBM Power, it is evident that the response time can be reduced dramatically with Power. The Swiss retail company Co-op decreased their response time by a factor of 4, just like standing next to each other when having a phone call. I've made my decision, says Marcus. Now I only need to persuade my colleagues.
2 weeks later, Marcus has prepared his presentation for the upcoming strategy meeting. When comparing the total cost of ownership, we can observe an increase of costs for x86 over a period of time. While IBM Power is slightly more expensive in the acquisition, it enables us to decrease our costs in the long run. That is possible thanks to resiliency, better performance, outstanding security, but above all, efficiency and flexibility.
What about you? When do you have to make your platform decision? Let's do this together, and thanks for watching.